What's up, YouTube? Got an awesome NU battle for tonight. As you can see, we've got a full sort of starters team there, which is interesting, and it's a full NU battle as well, so pretty cool. But let's do question of the today. Let's do a question. Well, what is your favourite starter out of all the gens? Like every single gen there's been. Comment below. I'd like to hear your favourite starter Pokemon. If you don't like any of them, just pick your most favourite one out of them, or the one you like the best. Comment below. You can have more than one. It's not. You don't have to pick one. You can have a couple. Any sets you'd like me to try, or any Pokemon, leave them in the comment section as well. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed this too. Right, so I had this one after my stream, and it was quite an interesting battle. This is my new team that I made before the stream last week, leading up to the stream. So here it is. Okay, so I got Archon as my lead. So I've already done Archop, so I want to try Archer just for lols. So we've got a Pikachu lead here. I thought this might be Light Ball. I didn't think it'd be Focus Sash, or it could be Focus Sash or Light Ball. I was thinking more towards Light Ball. Now Beginion's going to come in, which was quite an interesting sort of swap in. I just went here straight for Stone Edge because I thought that would be sort of the best move there. It does some nice damage to Meganium. I just go for another Stone Edge here. I thought this would actually live, but it didn't. It actually took it out. So I think I got max damage on that second Stone Edge. So that was a nice start. Right, so we got Feraligatr out. Now, I'm going to get absolutely destroyed here by probably like Aqua Jet or any sort of water move. So I thought, well, let's go into Honedge. That's my sort of best sort of bet here. That takes Aqua Jet like a boss, really. Doesn't do too much at all. He's very, very defensive, this set, sort of how I'm running it. Now we've got the Typhlosion. I'm guessing straight away that this is going to be Specs or Choice Scarf, probably Eruption. So I was glad to get a little bit of damage there with my Honedge. So I thought, well, Porygon's going to be my best bet here. Sort of tank some of those crazy like special moves. So we got Fire Blast here. Obviously they went for that because they wanted like the full power out of it, I guess, because Eruption isn't sort of at its best. I tanked that really well. I'm thinking they could be timid because I thought Modest would do a little bit more damage to that, but I'm not overly certain. But I just went for Tri Attack on anything that sort of come in. That was really sort of good to do some nice damage there. Samurai's going to go straight for a Sword Dance, which is sort of bad because I can't do sort of much to him. I just went for Recover to get some of my health back. Wasn't too sure what was going to happen here. So I just went for Tri Attack and outsped, which is sort of weird. I was thinking, why am I outspeeding? And I get a Burn Axe or Tri Attack, which is really good. And then I found out, okay, it had Revenge, and even though that it was burned, it took like shit tons of damage on me and nearly took me out there. So I can either just go for... Here I thought, well, they don't know I've actually got Protect yet, but I could just swap out anyway. It doesn't sort of really matter. I can just go straight to Honedge again, sort of block that move, and just go for Shadow Sneak to sort of finish them off. Even with that Sword Dance up, that burn is really going to do like lots of them. And there's a Life Orb damage as well, so that's pretty much going to take it out. So that was good. Worked out well. That if I didn't get that burn with Tri Attack, my Porygon would have definitely died, or nearly died with the burn, which was crazy. Right, so out comes this Typhlosion again. A bit sort of scared of it. I just thought, well, I don't have much left on my Porygon. I might as well just use him as fodder and see what this Typhlosion is going to use, because I definitely think it's choiced. Whatever item, it didn't really matter. I just sort of wanted to see what move it was locking itself into. Okay, so it's going to go extra Sentry there, probably just getting some damage. And that's bye-bye to my Porygon, but that wasn't too bad. I was happy with that. Now, I was quite confident that this thing was Scarfed or Specs, so I'm just going to go here straight for the Earth Power. I wanted to get some like solid damage on whatever sort of come in. And it's going to be the Feraligatr. I was good. I was quite happy with this. I knew this would do some quite good damage, depending on how like bulky it would be, and it took it out with the crit. So I was like, "Whoa, that was good." I'm actually a modest Life Orb camera up, so it's quite. That's some good damage. Right, so out comes the Sceptile. It's going to go straight for the Leaf Storm here. That's going to do like shitloads to me and pretty much take me out. I didn't have much of a special wall anyway, and I could have swapped into my other another Pokemon, but I wasn't sure if they'd predict that or not. Anyway, so poor Camerupt goes down. Now, Green Afro here is going to be a nice swapping because I still believe that was probably Specs. I think that's Specs, and I think Typhlosion was Scarf. That's sort of what I thought it would be. Okay, so I just went straight for the Focus Blast there because that was the best sort of damage I could do. Nearly take Typhlosion out. He does actually live there, unfortunately, and he's going to finishing me off with a Fire Blast. But there wasn't, once again, there wasn't much I could swap into that Fire Blast since I lost my Porygon. Now I can just swap in my Honedge here and go for Shadow Sneak to sort of finish it off. They're going to sort of predict that one and go straight back into Sceptile again. This thing's pretty dangerous. I nearly went for a Sacred Sword there, but just in case they thought I'd go for that, I went for Shadow Sneak instead. Okay, so they're going to go for Leaf Storm again, and what do you know, it's going to take me out, even though it's not very effective. After that damage, I'm definitely thinking it's Specs as well, since I sort of resisted that. But down goes Honedge. Now, I know that I've got like a Scarf on this thing, and it's actually got a drop, so I just straight here went for Aerial Ace, and that is going to take Serpo out. So that was really sweet. I was very fortunate getting rid of that thing. It was bloody pain in the ass. Alright, so out comes Pikachu. I'm worried that this might be like a Focus Sash. I was locked into Aerial Ace. I didn't really want to swap either. So it was a 2-hit KO, even though it was sort of resisted. Thunder actually misses, so that was really lucky. I went for another Aerial Ace, and Pikachu lives with like, I don't know, like one, and it misses with Thunder again. I was like, wow, that was really lucky. I would have been died 10 times there. So Pikachu was definitely going to go down there, and I'm locked into sort of Aerial Ace. I most certainly should have died there. Even any sort of electric move would have taken me out. So I'm actually going to get outpaced by Typhlosion here, and it's going to hit me with a Focus Blast, and I live with 5 health. Wow! And I finish off the Typhlosion with Aerial Ace. That was crazy. I didn't think I'd live the Focus Blast there. I believe that must have been a timid Typhlosion for me to live that. I'm quite certain it was, and I believe the Sceptile was probably, I believe it probably was a timid Choice Specs. And I think after I did a bit of, I like doing damage calcs after because it's quite fun to see what items they sort of have if like they don't really sort of show them. I think that for Alligator may even be a Bandit too, so they had a Choice Specs, a Bandit, and a Choice Scarf in that team. It's crazy. I wasn't too sure about the Meganon because I knocked it out pretty fast. Pikachu was probably, I'd say it would have been Light Ball or Focus Sash. I'm probably thinking more Light Ball. And obviously we've seen Samurai with the Life Orb there. Now thinking back on this battle, if that Pikachu did actually land an electric attack on my Archon, I would have been left with my Linoon and my... Sorry, I would have been left with my Linoon. That's the only poke that I had left. And that Typhlosion, I would have been able to get rid of the Pikachu then, outspeed it with my Linoon. Then I had the a Typhlosion left with Focus Blast. It would have been locked into that as well. Whether it hit or not was another thing. I actually was running a Quick Feet set too, so if that was running Modest with Choice Scarf, I may have been able to outspeed it. If it was running Timid, then I may not have been able to outspeed it. So a lot of different things there, and it was quite an interesting battle too. It was definitely it was against someone from, I'm pretty sure it was stream. I added them on there during the stream, or there was like a disconnection or something earlier on the stream, but I did actually get back to battling them. So just leave your YouTube name if this was you, because I can't really remember because there's so many people on my friends list. Hope you guys enjoyed the fun. Okay, what else did I want to say? I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing live stream at the moment because it's only sort of early on in the week. I'll let you know later on if we're doing that again. Thank you to everyone that sort of rocked up yesterday. It was a good fun time. We were pretty tired at the start, but we sort of got through there and did at least 2.5 hours or something around there. It's pretty good. But yeah, any pokes you'd like to see me use, leave a comment below. And that question of the day, leave your favourite starter in the comment section. So we'll see which starter is the most popular. Whether you started in Gen 1 or in Gen 6. It was interesting how you could, in Pokemon Yellow, you actually started with Pikachu, which was different. You didn't start with the usual three stars. That was a little bit different, and I liked how they incorporated this into their team. It was cool. Let me think. Also, I'm getting another battle up tonight as well. This one was really, really funny, but I'm not going to sort of give it away at the moment. I did actually use this team again as well, so I had a couple of battles later, and this was a really funny battle. I'm going to actually put it up later, so stay tuned for that one as well. That'll be up there for sure later on. But I think that's about everything I need to say. Once again, thanks to everyone who rocked up on my stream yesterday. If you don't know when my streams will be on, I'll upload a video the day before, I'll put it on Facebook and Twitter and that sort of thing. Anyway, that's about all. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Peace out.